What is going on, guys? DBG here, and today we are going to be talking about the new cards in my team, and we're going to be ranking today's cards from worst to best, lads. So there are a lot of pretty decent cards today. Like today's batch of cards, I'm not going to lie, it was a pretty good batch. It was, in fact, a really good batch. Like, I don't know where the kind of misconception that today's batch of cards was terrible came from, but no, today was in fact a really, really good batch of cards. Which is kind of surprising because you would think that with the way people reacted, it was the worst we'd ever seen. But no. It was pretty good. So, these cards right here. There's only one really, not great card. And he's not even that terrible. Like, it's not like Rudy Gobert is that terrible. It's not. Is he brilliant? By no means is he brilliant, but he's not awful. So Rudy Gobert is here as the lowest. Like, Rudy Gobert's got 85 speed. Like, if you compare Rudy Gobert to Wilt Chamberlain, and this is the guy that I would compare him to. Wilt Chamberlain's 98 overall card. You're looking at cards that aren't too far different. Like, total stats is all one difference in total stat. Wilt's a tiny bit faster. Gobert has got way better defensive stats, including the plus 20 steal. Player build, they're actually very similar. Gobert's player build is unbelievable. Shooting wise, they're the exact same. Badges wise, obviously way better finishing badges on Wilt, but you get way better defensive badges on Gobert. So, like, Gobert he's very slept on. Because, again, people use Wilt. People still, to this day, use Wilt. So, like, the fact that people are just talking about Gobert as being awful is not true. But he's not brilliant. Don't get me wrong, he's not brilliant. But, like, if you're just starting at the game and you need that, like, budget center, there aren't that many good budget centers. He's better than, like, JaVale McGee. Like, he is. Like, he's more than usable. I like him. But he's in here at number 11. At number 10, we got Jalen Johnson. So, Jalen Johnson's release is so chick. It's MJ on quick. He's got a shifty dribble style. He feels kind of slow. Some players feel fine with shifty. The likes of Manu feels fine. Melo feels fine. I don't even know if it's quick first step or it's just some other playmaking badge, but he does feel quite slow when he moves around. He's got 87 three-pointer though, which is pretty nice. Again, the guy doesn't come with range extender, but he's got a solid dunk, decent defensive stats, pretty okay tendencies, and some solid goal defense badge. He's fine. Like, he is just perfectly fine. Last year he could play at the 2 and he was 6'9". This year he's 6'8" and can't play at the 2, can play only at the 3 or the 4. He's just a solid card. He's a solid budget card. And especially, like, he isn't that expensive, so he is pretty decent. So, then we have got Damian Lillard. At number 9, we've got Dame Lillard. So, is he the worst of the Dark Matters? By a country mile. I made a video saying you guys are crazy if you pick him up. He's not horrendous. Like, I just want to put that out there. Like, it's not like he's absolutely horrendous. Like, he's not unusable. He's not very good either. And he's small and feels small. Like, it's not like he's a player that's, say, 6'3" and feels way taller than that. Or 6'2" and feels way taller than that. He's 6'2" and feels small. He plays like he's 6 foot tall. He plays like he's an Iverson. He'll cook on offense, defensively non-existent. One spot ahead of him is Paul Arzin. Now, Paul Arzin versus Dame is a close one. So you're looking, you're like, okay, he's got less Hall of Fame badges, but he's 2 inches taller, but his wingspan shorter. The fade is basically the same. In terms of their, like, animations, or in terms of their stats, they're very similar. I just think that Paul Arzin feels better on defense. He's got the more defensive badge. He plays better defense than Dame. He actually comes with shifty instead of quick, but he feels okay. He still feels pretty good, but he still has the Scotty behind the back. He's still got a really good dunker. I guess the thing, like, I think Paul Arzin's okay, but, like, Paul Arzin versus Dame is literally preference. If you want to put Dame ahead of Paul Arzin, I'm not going to argue that either. I'm honestly not. Like, you might think that I'm going to say, oh yeah, Dame just sucks. Like, no, like, I didn't even mind Rudy Gobert. It's just Paul Arzin and Dame are very similar cards. I just think that the extra 2 inches of height on Paul Arzin, and it gives him the slight advantage over Dame. But, I mean, if you want to argue Dame, I'm not. Either way, I'm not arguing that. Then we got Posey. Now, Posey's good. Now, like, Posey is good. So he's a 6'8" 2 guard with 90 speed, a 94 3 ball, a really fast release. Like, it's not a good release by any means. Like, I'll show you guys right here. Like, it's not a good release, but it's fast. Like, obviously that early was because it was off a weird animation. But, like, you can't say that this release is not fast off the catch. Like, it's the Wally Zerbiak release. It's super fast and very quick. It's just trying to figure out how to shoot that off the dribble is the reason he's probably not going to make my squad. Like, if I was more comfortable with this release, he would probably make my, like, my actual nobody spent team at the 2-guard position because of how just good his player build is. He's got a wide player build as well, which is actually huge for a guy who's going to be mainly in there for defense, and obviously the normal leaner as well, which is important. But he's got only half sniper, he's got corner specialist, catch and shoot, he's got range, so he doesn't come with circus threes or he doesn't come with chef, which is fine. But he's a really, really good defender, low block rating, but he's got some solid defensive badges. Again, 6'8". He's got shifty dribble style, Luka behind the back, base 16 and very quick. Solid player. And then one spot ahead of him, we got Glenn. So Glenn Robinson has got, again, a really nice player build. 6'7", even though he's got only a 6'10 wingspan, his wingspan feels really long. He's got pretty much perfect total stats. Like, if you're looking at stats outside, like, rebounding, for a small forward, they're pretty much perfect. His defensive badges are good. Not spectacular, but they're good. His shooting badges are good as well. Again, the issue is he doesn't come with, like, range, so you're going to have to give him that badge. He doesn't come with... yeah, lucky 7-eater. Yeah, he is a little bit bare. But if you look at his animations, quick dribble style, base 29 on quick, which is a really, really nice release. I'm trying to think, Sean Elliott, I know it's 29 on quick. Who else? He's the only player with 29 on quick. I don't know why I thought Sean Elliott had it. But 29 on quick is a really good release as well. So yeah, he's a very, very interesting card. But I'm actually putting him below Billy Owens. So Billy Owens is an inch taller, has a fairly longer wingspan, and he's got like 94 speed, 94 acceleration, which is really, really good. He's got some nice shooting badges again. He doesn't come with like range, chef, or blinders. He's not going to be this like out and out sniper, but his release is really nice. So he comes with like Gallo, and like his defense is really nice as well. Like he's got some great defensive badges. He's just huge though. He got good tendencies. Was a Gallo on quick, which is a release that I like. Like I liked it on, like I was able to green with the 73-point rating Gallo on quick of who was it? Stromal Swift it was that had that release. But like again, shifty dribble style, Scotty behind the back. And he's one of those guys with shifty that actually feels fast. It's not like, again, quick versus shifty. If you are someone that's like a really good dribbler, there is a big difference. But for me, like, some guys with quick feel slow, some guys with shifty feel fast. And, like, his shifty feels so much faster than the other guys with shifty here. Again, it's not going to cost you that much to give him at least, like, you don't even need to give him gold or gold range. Just give him silver range, and that will cover most of what he will do because he's going to be that, like, cone. You can play him as a tall 2, or you can play him at the 3. For me, he's a step up on the likes of, say, an Evan Mobley and stuff. I think he's a step up on those guys. I think he's a step up on Anthony Davis. I'm being completely honest. I think he's a step up on Opal Anthony Davis. That's how high I rate this card. Don't think he's the best player in the game, but I mean, that's kind of the level I put him at. And if you guys agree, that's fine. If you guys don't, that's perfectly fine as well. But Billy Owens in here at number 5. Number 4, we got Jimmy Butler. Jimmy's just better Billy Owens. Jimmy is just honestly better Billy Owens. 95 speed, like perfect stats. Badges wise, got all the like gold shooting badges other than Chef. Defensively comes with 12 half defensive badges. Look, he might be the best 3-and-D wing in the game. He really might be. I don't think he is. He isn't for me, but you could argue. Like, if you said that Jimmy Butler's the best 2-guard in the game, I'm not going to argue against you. 22 on very quickest chick. Normal leaner, shifty dribble style, Scotty behind the back. Look, I'm not going to argue against you. Jimmy's incredible. Number 3, Bosh. 70 on very quick. It's better than I thought. It's a lot better than I thought. Again, I haven't done a gameplay on Bosh, but I've been shooting around with Bosh. It is a lot better than I thought. 70 on very quick is really nice. So, like, I thought Bosh was going to be another dude. No, Bosh might be the best power forward in the game. And there's a big might, because I I'm not entirely sure he's the best power forward in today's set. But like for me, Bosh eclipses Ewing. With just that base 70 and very quick. He's got fundamental. His just overall defense and his strength, as well as his rebounding, means that he's very basically on the same side. He's the same size as a Ewing in game because of his wingspan. I think Bosh eclipses Ewing, and he might even eclipse David Robinson at that like center power forward position, because he's going to be a sniper. He plays lanes well. He rebounds well. Player build's okay. Bosh is pretty good. But man, I think Alonzo Mourning might be the best card of the game. Like, I think you could, like, there's a legit, like, there was one player that I was, like, dead set on being the best card, because I think one of them's going to be in my top 5. Like, he might be, like, Alonzo Mourning might be the best power forward in my team. I'm not even joking. I forget Blake Griffin, forget Bob Nedelicki. Like, if you guys know about Alonzo Mourning's player builds, he has, like, one of the widest player builds in the game. Like, he's got one of the best player models in the game, period. But he normally just has a cruise release. But like Alonzo Mourning has got 90 plus outside of his 3-ball and speed with ball. And in every stat that matters in my team, he's got 90 plus. He has got so not only 90 plus, he's 92 plus in every stat that matters in my team. You're kidding me. Like, he's primary power forward. Heck, most coaches give him a +5 3-ball. Or say he's primary center, isn't he? Primary center, so you need a perimeter center coach. You give him Lenny Wilkins, and every single stat that matters in my team other than speed with ball is above 92. It's crazy. Like, yeah, he's lacking some shooting badges. Give him some shooting badges. He gives a 15 half defensive badges. He gives a downhill, quick first step, catch and shoot, corner specialist, set shooter. He's got terrible on-ball steal tendency, but he's a center. It doesn't matter. He's at base 34 and very quick, which is a really okay release. Like, it's base 34 and quick is fine. Base 34 and very quick is ridiculous, but fundamental dribble stop. He is like a complete. He's like literally, if you gave, I'm not even gonna say like he's a like Millsap on steroids. He's like if you gave Millsap all the damn steroids in the world, you get this card right here. He's insane. He's insanely good, lads. Alonzo freaking Mourning. Like, I was tempted to put Alonzo at number 1. I really was. Like, Alonzo might be the best power forward in all of my team. But at number 1, I could not put Carmelo Anthony. Melo is so damn good. I think Melo... Like, if you want to argue any of the top 4, Jimmy, Bosh, Melo, or Mourning, if you want to argue any of those number 1, that's fine. I think Melo's release is so chick. On current gen, I understand. If we're talking current gen, he's not number 1. If we're talking next gen, he might be the number 2 card in the game. Or number 3 card, MJ. Yeah, MJ is still him. But like, he could be number 3 card in the game after Michael Jordan, Luka Doncic on next gen. Like, if you told me he's probably going top 5 on my list tomorrow. Like, I don't know whether I stand by it because of, like, obviously 2 gens count. I don't know if I stand by my call of him being better than Seti, but he's better than Mullen. He's definitely better. For me, he plays like a way better. He plays like a better Chris Mullen. His defense is immaculate. I use him to guard ball. Like, Carmelo Anthony is really that dude, lads. Carmelo is really that dude. And, like, look at his stats. They're perfect. They're perfect. There are no flaws in these stats. Melo on very quick, shifty dribble stuff. Pip him behind the back. Really solid defensive badges. Scotty is perfect card. So, or not Scotty's perfect. Melo's a perfect card. So, number 11, Gobert. Number 10, Jalen Johnson. The fact Gobert is the worst by a mile, and Gobert is not that bad. This is a good set. 10, Jalen Johnson. 9, Dame Lillard. 8, we've got Paul Arzin. 7, we got James Posey. 6, we got Glenn Robinson. 5, we got Billy Owens. 4, we got Jimmy Butler. 3, we got Bosh. 2, we got Alonzo. And 1, we got Carmelo Anthony. So now that's the video. Thank you guys for watching. Please like, comment, and subscribe.